I use a number of different strategies to manage my pain and feelings and condition throughout the day and just generally throughout my life. One of the key things for me is being positive. So I can acknowledge that the condition that I have, that arthritis is an awful disease to live with, but I'm more interested in being focused on what are the really good things in my life. So having a really positive and I guess a thankful outlook on life helps a lot. I use my CBT, whether I know I'm doing it consciously or not. I know that plays a big part on a daily basis. I use exercise as another tool for managing my pain and fatigue and general well-being, and just trying to lead generally a really healthy lifestyle. So the extension of the exercise is eating well and looking after my general health, not just my arthritis condition. So my ability to do exercise is obviously impacted on by my arthritis. So I don't run a marathon and I don't ride a bike, but what I do on a regular basis, and I try to do this daily, is walk for 30 to 45 minutes a day. And what I find this does is that it helps with my weight management. And if I keep my weight in check, then that's less of a strain on my lower joints, which is where my arthritis is as well. It also, I find, is great for my mind. It gives me a sense of achievement. I feel like I'm just any other person out there exercising, that I'm just like the rest of the crowd. It gives me really good thinking time to, declutter what's going through my head, and whether that's pain and arthritis related or not, it's just a really good thinking time. And I think at a physiological level, whenever I exercise, I certainly get that sense of adrenaline or a release of hormones, and I feel at times euphoric when I've exercised. So I just think participating in any form of exercise, whether it's gentle or vigorous, has such a great role to play in managing arthritis and pain. Pacing is another strategy that I've learnt more as an adult, I think, than as a child. I don't think medically it's ever been taught to me that pacing is a really critical tool to use in managing pain and arthritis in general. So for me, I recognise that I have a limited capacity in the day because of pain and fatigue. So I need to prioritise what is it that I want to do. So it's caring for my family is my first priority, and then working is my second priority, and everything else is next in the queue. Housework, socialising, all of that other stuff is the last thing to be done if I've got the energy left. So for pacing, I will make sure I limit the number of physical activities I might do in a day, or I will make sure I can build in a rest at some point. So that might be quite literally lying down in bed and having a sleep, or it might be just taking a moment to sit, put my feet up, have a cup of tea, read a book and just relax physically but also mentally as well. Pain medication for me, it plays a really big part in how I manage my arthritis. As much as I can put in an emphasis on being positive and doing exercise and being healthy, at the end of the day, using pain medication is something that I can't avoid. Because of the severity of my pain, I do need to rely on medication. I was using, I guess, more complex pain medication, so like a Panadine Forte, so something that wasn't just paracetamol or aspirin based. And I think that I was probably over-reliant on that. And it was at that point then when I learnt to use other strategies as a balance to not just taking pain medication to get better relief.